Hey YouTube, this is Sasha from Team Ace. I'm really not feeling good today, as usual, I know. But I'm probably not going to put up a duel video for you guys. And if you haven't noticed yet, every time I probably don't put up a duel video, I put up a deck video. So I got another deck for you guys. And if you see my extra deck, you probably know what this is. And if you haven't, here's a little surprise. It's my favorite deck of all time, ChimeraTech OTK. So you run the 3 Cyber Dragons because Konami are just so generous and let us use the triple Cyber Dragon. So we can just go Power Bond, triple Cyber End, game. So that's very generous of them. Then we got the 3's Way. Basically you show one spell, Power Bond, and then you just go in and attack for game. A lot of good game stuff here going on right now. Only 2 Protos. You don't really need 3 because he has to be on the field for him to be a Cyber Dragon. So you just summon one Power Bond with a Cyber Dragon in hand, and then you got your little twin. So yeah, double Light Hex Seal. These are really good because there's a lot of Cyber Dragon stuff in here, but sometimes you might not draw them, so you might want to use a Light Hex Seal instead. So you just use Power Bond with the Cyber Dragon and a Light Hex Shield, or if it's on the field, you can play his way and show Power Bond and do that crap. So yeah. Next we got Triple Valley because they give protection for when you're setting up for your big plays. And then you can move and play one and one card in your hand, basically to get like maybe a Gold Sark in your hand again, or a Future Fusion and go into another Cyber Twin. Or you can do the same and get like a Giant Trinade or a Cold Wave back in your hand if you're gonna go for game. So yeah, Cyber Valley is really good. And he's a machine if you really have to throw him out. Next, 2 Phoenix. These are really good because it stops D-Prison, Sakuretsu, Compulsory, Book of Moon, Econ. The list goes on. Just basically any card that targets a machine on the field, it doesn't work. So basically, like when you go in for your Cyber Twin or ChimeraTech for game, you basically play Cyber Phoenix first. So like, oh shit, I can't Magic Cylinder, I can't Dimensional Wall, I can't Compulse it, I can't defissure it, so Cyber Phoenix is really good. So yeah, I say use 2, just so you can get them in your hand. 2 Shining Angels, basically search out your lower machine monsters. There's not that many, but you can get out your Valley if you need to for protection, or you can get your Light Hex Shield if you're going to play Zwei next turn, or you can even just get out a Proto and stuff like that, so it's really good. Or you can get out these guys, Honest. Basically, you just drop them out for game, or if you're going over a big monster for Cyber Twin. So, yeah, there's a lot of lights. The only non-light monsters in this deck are actually just Cyber Phoenixes. So, you kind of have to play Honest in here. And then our last monster is Cyber Eltonin. Basically, if your opponent's full on the field, you just move and play all your machines in the grave, and then summon him out. And then it sends the monsters to the grave. So, you Starlight Road users that main it, watch out for this card. Going into spells, obviously you got Future Fusion and Overload Fusion. That's why it's OTK. Just use these 2 in its game. Excuse me. Next we got Double Power Bond because you really want to draw this card throughout the game. You just play it with your timer for your Cyber Dragons and get into Cyber Twin or End and just attack for game when you double its attack. The removal doubles your attack even more. So if you go Power Bond into Cyber Twin, it's at 52. Then you go Limit Removal during your damage step, and then it's game right there. So, yeah. Gold Sark. Search out your Overload Fusion or your Overload Fusion, or maybe even your Giant Trinade or stuff that you need, or Cold Wave. Get out those ones. Monster Reborn, basically bring back maybe like a Cyber Dragon or a Light Hex Shield so you can fuse. Dark Hole, destroy the field, and then you can use your Power Bond or whatever to go for game. Double Book of Moon, stop those cards like Bombless Trapple trying to hit you, and like yeah, like that, or Econ. Cold Wave. I'm not really sure about Cold Wave because you do use a lot of spells to go off, but if you do use a Light Hex Shield or something, you can go Cold Wave. Giant Trinade, basically I prefer this over Cold Wave so you can still use your spells and traps. Well, your spells. MST. Yeah. I don't have room for a second one, so yeah. Because I actually just run this for my trap removal. I'd probably use 2 decrees and 1 trap stun if I had them, so I'm just going to use 2 trap stuns and 1 decree instead. Then we got triple greed to search through the deck really fast to get your cards that you need to go for your OTK. And then our last card is Cold Haunted, basically the same reason as Monster Reborn, so you can get your cards back for fusing. Extra deck is pretty solid. You just use your triple Cyber Twin, you'll be getting these guys out a lot. Cyber ends at 1 because you can really get out 1, and you're really not going to go from them unless you're going for game on your first turn with Power Bond. And then you need the 2 ChimeraTechs for one's your target for future fusion, and you need Overload Fusion for the other one. So yeah, YouTube, this is the Saucer from Team Ace. This is my ChimeraTech deck with a deck profile. It's not gonna be deck of the month. I already did one of those. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love this deck. I used to play this so much back in the day. I tweaked it a little bit with the spells and trap lineup, but yeah, I just loved playing this at tournaments, and it actually does really good. I usually top forward every time I use this deck. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe, rate, comment. See ya.